Please remain standing as you are able for the singing of our national anthem. Please be seated, and good afternoon, and welcome to Enmarket Arena. We are so excited to be here, and it's hard to believe they were playing hockey last night, right here, right? I'm Kyle Marrero, and I have the great honor to serve as president of Georgia Southern University. On behalf of Georgia Southern University's faculty, staff, students, administrators, and especially our class of 2022, I welcome you to our fall commencement ceremony. First, let me thank Elizabeth Jones, a freshman studying music, for that beautiful rendition of the national anthem. Great job, Elizabeth. Thank you. Graduates, congratulations on your special day, where we recognize the importance of this occasion in your life. I don't need to tell you about your unique college journey, which has been challenging for all of us, but I'm very proud of how, together, we have persevered, allowing us to have a successful semester, and today, our commencement ceremony. You, our graduates, deserve great recognition. Let us also take a moment in appreciation of the efforts of all those who've helped them along the way. Graduates, please take this opportunity to turn, wave, and thank your family and friends who are here today to celebrate your accomplishment. Thank you, Mom, Dad, Grandma, Grandpa, everybody for being here. This graduation is indeed a momentous occasion for Georgia Southern University, as well as for all of you. Today, you are part of history at Georgia Southern. Approximately 2,100 students will graduate this semester with associates, baccalaureate, master's, specialist, and doctoral degrees. Before we get to our speakers today, I want to call attention to a couple items in your program. First, I want to recognize the members of the platform party who are listed on page 14 of the commencement program. Second, I want to call attention to the university's values, mission, and vision listed on page 7 of your program. You see, at Georgia Southern University, these are more than words on a document. They are our map, our guiding principles for which we stand in the environment in which we must foster every day. We strive to model our values of collaboration, academic excellence, discovery and innovation, integrity, openness and inclusion, and sustainability. We work every day to enhance the global impact of our students, faculty, staff, and alumni. And every day we call for a culture at Georgia Southern where every one of you and every one of us understands the critical role we each play in achieving the goals of the institution and ultimately the success of you, our students. At the front line of these efforts are our faculty, who provide a critical connection for our students and who are individual mentors to these graduates. Each graduate will have their own special story about a professor whose inspiration and interest shaped their success, not only in college, but also in their careers, in ways that we appreciate it even more as your future unfolds. caring faculty committed to the success of students is a hallmark of Georgia Southern University. I ask now that the faculty of Georgia Southern University please rise. To the graduates, I say, please show your thanks and applaud these dedicated individuals who have guided you along your journey. You may be seated. I would now like to invite our Student Government Association President, Ms. Alexis Belvin, to the podium to congratulate our graduates. Alexis?
Good afternoon, family, friends, faculty, staff, and graduates. It is an honor to stand before you all today and to represent you all as your SGA president. Today is a day of celebration, a day of thanks to those who guided and helped you along the journey. Most importantly, a day of reflection of who you were at SOAR to this afternoon when you put on your cap and gown. Every step and decision you have made within these last 4 years has led you to this very moment. You have all created your own story here at Georgia Southern. And as you look back on your time here, it's no secret that today you've earned your wings to soar to greater heights. As I was preparing this speech, I came across some words by Mother Teresa that spoke to me that I hope speak to you as well. What you spend years building, someone can destroy overnight. Build anyway. If you find serenity and happiness in life, they may be jealous. Be happy anyway. The good things you do today, people will often forget tomorrow. Do good anyway. Give the world, give this next chapter of your life everything you got. Wherever you choose to go for this next chapter, never forget the eagle that's within you. Congratulations, class of 2022.
Thank you, Alexis. We appreciate your leadership. Now I have the pleasure of introducing the president of our Alumni Association, Mr. Christopher Nowicki, to offer congratulations. Chris?
Good afternoon. On behalf of the over 130,000 Georgia Southern alumni around the world, congratulations to each of you, the class of 2022. Today we congratulate you and we celebrate you on this momentous accomplishment and officially welcome you as a member of the Georgia Southern University alumni family. Now, I'm sure in a room this large we have many other fellow Georgia Southern or Armstrong alumni. Would you please wave your hand and let us know you are here today? It is always great to be surrounded by fellow alumni. The Georgia Southern alumni family and network is spread throughout the world and full of successful professionals using their experience and lessons learned from their time at this great university to make a difference in this world. Today is a special day for each of you and your family. I know the road getting here was not easy, and the road getting here today is not designed to be easy. But each of you are stronger today because of your journey here at this great institution, and now you are ready to go forth in leading your profession and lead your community. Today represents a culmination of so much work, hard work at that, sacrifice and perseverance. For some of you, you are earning your first degree from Georgia Southern. For others, you're joining a special group of alumni who are now double eagles. Whatever your path has been, you are starting a lifetime as a member of a group of alumni who are recognized as innovative, groundbreaking, service-minded, and accomplished individuals. While you're celebrating, be sure to take a moment and remember those who helped you along the way and to thank them because they have made a major part of your success. As you turn the page in this chapter of life, whether you remain here locally in this great state of Georgia, travel across the country or abroad, I hope you will lean on the Alumni Association to connect with other Eagles and back to this great institution. As you depart today, do not let this be your last connection with this campus, but as your first connection as an alumni. I hope you will begin to think about how you will give back to this institution so that other future Georgia Southern students will have the great experience as students as you have. Congratulations and welcome to the alumni family.
Thank you so much, Chris. We are so very proud of our alumni and the continued support they provide to Georgia Southern University. Graduates, guests, and friends, please help me welcome today's commencement speaker, Deborah Nelson, a lawyer who lives in both Seattle, Washington, and on St. Simon's Island, Georgia. She would tell you that she followed a curved path, both personally and professionally, on her way to the stage today. Her early years were inextricably linked to the Cold War. Born in North Dakota, where her father worked for the Minutemen missile program, she moved to Seattle and then to St. Simon's Island, where her father was the officer in charge of building the Trident submarine base at Kings Bay. Her mother is an ordained Lutheran pastor. She attended both Georgia Southern and then Armstrong and graduated magna cum laude with a degree in history in 1990 and was the first Armstrong graduate to receive special honors in history. She was later named a notable alumnus of Armstrong. She received her law degree from the University of Cincinnati, where she was a member of the Moot Court Board and was inducted into the Order of Barristers. Deborah served as president of the Washington State Trial Lawyers Association and has been named a super lawyer by Washington Law and Politics magazine every year since 2003. She's a frequent speaker who has lectured locally, nationally, and internationally on a variety of legal topics. Deborah currently practices law with her husband, Jeff, who's here today, at the law firm bearing their names, Nelson Boyd, where she focuses her law practice in the areas of plaintiff's personal injury and insurance litigation and legal malpractice. Deborah is also an avid runner, cyclist, and triathlete who competed with team in training to raise money for the Leukemia and Lymphoma Society. She is also a founder and president of the board of Ian's Ride, which is an organization designed to increase awareness and accessibility to the outdoors for people with mobility impairment. In her spare time, Deborah sings with the Swedish Singers of Seattle. I love that. That is awesome. And is doing her best to learn Swedish. Deborah's Georgia Southern roots do indeed run deep. She is a past member of the Alumni Board and a current member of the Foundation Board, and she and her husband have made a 5-year commitment to sponsor the Georgia Southern Moot Court program. One of her goals, and I love this, is to come back to Georgia Southern and earn a master's degree in psychology to be right up here where I can shake her hand when she graduates. So I please ask you now to give a warm Georgia Southern welcome to Ms. Deborah Nelson.
President Marrero, thank you so much for that very kind introduction, as well as the invitation to speak here today. Provost Reiber, deans, faculty, and staff, distinguished guests, family, friends, and graduates. I'm incredibly honored and grateful to be here with you today. A little bit of background about me. I was born in the mid-1900s. Both of my parents, several of my grandparents, and even one of my great-grandparents were college graduates. So there were great expectations for me to follow a linear path of high school, college, marriage, and family, in that order. And for me, it was a time when women were not encouraged to dream of a career or forge a path in a male-dominated field. I'm so glad that things have changed. Now, in preparing my remarks today to speak to you, I asked one of your professors about you. This is a gross generalization. Maybe you see yourself here. This is what he told me about you. He said, you don't drive, you don't drink or do drugs, you're not having sex, but you talk to your moms a lot, like every single day. Anybody? Well, I went to college in the 1980s, and I can assure you that was not my college experience. I'll let you figure that out. I followed a curvy path instead of the linear path that was expected of me. I refer to my college experience as the tour of Georgia colleges because I had 3 different colleges that I went to, including the Statesboro campus and then finishing at Armstrong. And when I finally graduated and got my college degree in 1990, I was 4 years behind my peers because I had dropped out after just a year and a half. I had gotten married, and I was working full-time when I went back to college. And so I didn't really embrace the whole college experience because I was just worried about what comes next. It was only years later, when I came back as an alumna to Armstrong and Georgia Southern, that I just really fell in love with these people, purpose, and action of growing ourselves to grow others. And now I understand what it means when Dr. Marrero says, your college degree is not an inanimate object. I want to talk to you today about what comes next for you. Now, like some of you, when I sat in that seat and I graduated, I knew where I was going. I was going to law school. Some of you might be going to law school or graduate school yourselves. I was already married. Some of you are too. Some of you are in the military or you're headed there. Many of you have jobs lined up after graduation, and some of you are parents. So for those of you in those groups, you probably think, but I already know what comes next. Well, I thought that too. And for a while, it was exactly as you predicted. It was work hard at your job, buy a house, move, do the things you expect to do. But I didn't yet realize that there are chapters in your life, which means that your circumstances will change, just as your needs, your interests, your wants, your desires, and the people around you will change. And for me, at the age of 42, when I had been married over half of my life, I got divorced. I moved to Seattle, and I only had the vaguest idea of what comes next. I had to figure it out all over again. So today, I'm going to share with you 6 tips that I learned that I hope will help you as you figure out what comes next. Because although you're graduating today, you're not finished learning. My first tip is surround yourself with good people and make new friends. Because bad people will bring you down further than you think, but good people will lift you up further than you could soar on your own. Be open to making new friends and then nurturing those friendships. And make friends with people who are different from you, who look different than you, who grew up somewhere else, who have different experiences, backgrounds, and orientations, people who have different things to teach you. These are the people, together with your faith, who will sustain you in the tough times and share joy. Thank you. And share joy with you in the good times. The good news for those of you who are going to Atlanta, Charlotte, Nashville, or Washington, D.C., is there is already a Georgia Southern alumni chapter in those cities, which is a great place to start finding your way in a new town and making friends. My second tip, be kind. Be kind to people as you travel through all of the chapters of your life, regardless of who they are or what you think they can do for you. And always say thank you, especially professionally. Send a thank you note. Those of us who might help you along the way will really appreciate that, and that makes you stand out. And remember that kindness and gratitude go hand in hand. Now, your professor told me some other things about you too. Don't fear, this is good. He said that you reject bullying. You care about each other. You embrace diversity and promote equity and inclusiveness, and causes matter to you. And this makes me hopeful, not just for what comes next for you, but what you can do for the world. And remember, to be great, be kind. You don't get ahead by trampling on others or being indifferent to their needs. The world is full of jerks. I should know. I'm a lawyer. My third tip, go the extra mile in your career. Do more than just show up for work every day. Develop yourself as a professional. Make a name for yourself. Stand out from others. Now, one thing I know about Georgia Southern students is we show up. And I've been so impressed with you as I've gotten to know many of you because you go the extra mile. You ask questions. You are driven to learn, and you do stand out. So keep it up. This will pay dividends in your career. For me, going the extra mile meant volunteering in professional associations. As a young lawyer, I didn't have the money that more established lawyers had, so I donated my time. I served on committees, I got involved in political campaigns, I spoke at seminars, I wrote articles, I got to know people, and I made sure I was seen. And because of that, I was elected president of the Washington State Trial Lawyers Association just 12 years after I graduated from law school. As my current husband Jeff likes to say, things lead to things. I met him at a lawyers' convention. We formed a law firm together and got married. Enhance your career, enhance your life. You just never know what comes next. My fourth tip. This is a little selfish. I want you to do this. I want you to take this seriously. Try to do something you think you cannot do. You've spent so much time up to this point in school and balancing work and life and family and jobs, and you haven't had much free time for you or much money. Now, all that's going to change in just a few minutes. So, what are you going to do with your extra time and your extra money? Well, try doing something you think you cannot do. Set an audacious goal just for you. I was never an athlete, but when I moved to Seattle, I needed to find my place. I needed to make some friends. I needed to do something. So I joined Team in Training to raise money for the Leukemia and Lymphoma Society. And that group trains regular people like me to be athletes. So I made friends. I found my place in a big city, and I ran 3 full marathons, 40 half marathons, 24 triathlons, and more bike centuries than I can count. I never dreamed I could do any of that. What can you do? My second to the last tip is see the world. Travel is important. It gets us out of our daily routine. It teaches us that the world isn't a scary place, and it helps us see that people who live in other countries aren't that different than us. It also forces us to solve problems, often in a foreign language. Because I'm interested in the world and I like learning new things, I started working on my genealogy a few years ago. I knew that some of my ancestors were from Sweden and I wanted to learn more, so I started researching. During the process of that, I got a message through Ancestry.com from a woman who said, "My name is Martina, I'm from Sweden, I'm your cousin." So Jeff and I went to Sweden on our honeymoon, and we met Martina and her family, who is my family. Several years later, we're still in very regular touch. We visit Sweden as often as we can, and I'm learning to speak Swedish. Being curious, being willing to travel, and wanting to learn something new changed my life. You just never know what comes next. You too have family around the world. Go find them. And my final tip for you, take care of your health and your body. Scientists are telling us that your lifespan may be 120 years or more. For your generation, especially for college graduates who typically have safer workplaces, 65 or 75 may be the new 35 or 45. So take care of your health and your body now, because you never know what comes next. If you smoke, please stop. If you have an unhealthy relationship with your body or food, please find tools to help you heal. If you have a substance abuse problem, seek help and support. For those of you who struggle with anxiety or difficulty managing stress, the good news is there are more tools now than ever to help you. Most importantly, move your body, get outside, have some fun, because what you do now will make a difference for you in 20, 30, or even 100 years. So in conclusions, graduates, when you consider what comes next for you, do you travel a straight, linear path, or do you pick the curvy path? Well, you know, I will tell you, pick the curvy path. It's more interesting, and unexpected adventures await you. And remember that although you are in one chapter of your life now, there will soon be another, and another, and another. So savor the moments, the people, and the experiences in your life right now, both good and bad, because there is always something to learn. And a few final words as you embark on the next chapter of your life. Be open, say yes, challenge yourself, get out of your head, seek the human connection, and surround yourself with real people. And my wish for you as you start this new chapter of your life is that you have a long and healthy life, that you have professional success and prosperity, adventure, friendships, happiness, joy, and love. And as for what comes next, graduates, well, that's up to you. Congratulations, you did it.
Deborah, thank you so much for making this special occasion even more memorable for our graduates and guests by helping us to celebrate their achievements and inspiring all of us with your words. Great job. Now I'd like to introduce the university's Provost and Vice President for Academic Affairs, Dr. Carl Reiber, who will lead us through the remainder of today's ceremony. Dr. Reiber?
Thank you, President Marrero. First, I want to say welcome and congratulations to all of our graduating students and their families, parents, and friends that are here today. It's a very special day and the start of great things to come. Before we begin the conferral of degrees, I'd like to draw your attention to the faculty members who are retiring and have been granted emeritus status by the University System of Georgia's Board of Regents. Their accomplishments are listed in your program starting on page 34. Please join me in thanking them for their fine contributions to Georgia Southern University and its students. We will now have the presentation of candidates for our graduate degrees. First, I want to recognize a special group of graduates in this category. Graduate students who have completed 2 or more degrees from the university join a highly select group called Double Eagles. Will all of today's Double Eagles please stand? That's quite an accomplishment. The Dean of the Graduate College will present the candidates by degree, and then the President will confer the degrees. We ask that you hold your applause until all candidates have received their diplomas in order to permit each candidate to have their name clearly heard. Dean Walker, will you please come forward?
Good afternoon. I am Dr. Ashley Walker, and it's my pleasure to serve as Dean of the Jack and Averett College of Graduate Studies and present candidates for graduate degrees. Will the candidates for doctoral degrees please rise? Mr. President, these candidates have satisfied all requirements prescribed by the university and are entitled to receive the doctoral degree for which they have been recommended.
Thank you, Dr. Walker. By the authority vested in me by the Board of Regents of the University System of Georgia, I confer on you the degree for which you have been recommended by the faculty of Georgia Southern University, with all the rights, privileges, and honors appertaining thereto. We ask now that the candidates for doctoral degrees please come forward. And as you come forward, you'll be hooded right here next to Dr. Walker, and then come forward here, and you'll see an X in the center of the stage. You'll be able to turn and take a picture with the provost and I, and that's a very important picture, so I want you to cherish that picture. Please come forward.
Mr. President, family, and friends, Dr. Nicoletta C. Frank, Doctor of Education. Mr. President, family, and friends, Dr. Carolyn Green Whitcomb, Doctor of Education. Mr. President, family, and friends, Dr. Amanda Lee Gonzalez, Doctor of Education. Mr. President, family, and friends, Dr. Natalie Suzanne Immings, Doctor of Education. Mr. President, family, and friends, Dr. Nicholas A. Urquhart, Doctor of Education. Mr. President, family, and friends, Dr. Lindsay Marie Crumley, Doctor of Education. Mr. President, family, and friends, Dr. Michaela Douglas Simpson, Doctor of Psychology, Clinical. Mr. President, family, and friends, Dr. Jason Charles Brooks, Doctor of Psychology, Clinical. Mr. President, family, and friends, Dr. Brianna Dijon Allen, Doctor of Psychology, Clinical. Mr. President, family, and friends, Dr. Sania Hussain Choudhury, Doctor of Psychology, Clinical. Mr. President, family, and friends, Dr. Justin Tressler Miller, Doctor of Psychology, Clinical. Mr. President, family, and friends, Dr. Kimberly Neva Hayes, Doctor of Psychology, Clinical. Mr. President, family, and friends, Dr. Bethany Marie Owens Raymond, Doctor of Psychology, Clinical. Mr. President, family, and friends, Dr. Maureen Columbu Akubub Odero, Doctor of Public Health. Mr. President, family, and friends, Dr. Tony K. Winters, Doctor of Public Health. Mr. President, family, and friends, Dr. Jessica Lorraine Polk, Doctor of Public Health.
We will now have the presentation of candidates for master's and specialist degrees. We ask that you hold your applause until graduates have received their diplomas in order to permit each candidate to have their name heard clearly. Will the candidates receiving these degrees please rise as your degree is called? Master of Fine Arts, Education Specialist, Master of Accounting, Master of Arts, Master of Arts and Social Sciences, Master of Arts in Teaching, Master of Business Administration, Master of Education, Master of Healthcare Administration, Master of Music, Master of Public Administration, Master of Public Health, Master of Science, Master of Science in Applied Engineering, Master of Science in Applied Physical Sciences, Master of Science in Civil Engineering, Master of Science in Electrical Engineering, Master of Science in Information Technology, Master of Science in Mechanical Engineering, Master of Science in Nursing, Master of Science in Sport Medicine. Mr. President, these candidates are entitled to receive the degree for which they have been recommended upon satisfying all requirements prescribed by the university.
By the authority vested in me by the Board of Regents of the University System of Georgia, I confer on you the degree for which you have been recommended by the faculty of Georgia Southern University, with all the rights, privileges, and honors appertaining thereto. Please come forward, master's candidates, and remember to stop again at the X for that beautiful picture you're going to take with the provost and me.
Jack N. Averett College of Graduate Studies. Ashley Taylor Thames. Shannon Denise Cohen. Ambria Shatiqua Lewis. Karan Rillette Michael. Caitlin Coulter Putnam. Margie Pullen. Danielle Nicole Waters. Deja Erica Elizabeth Ingram. Carly Myatt Baker. Amber M. Gatling. Christian Mackenzie Shellman. Katie Six Cravey. Whitley Leticia Rogers. Benjamin Sanford Lee Chapman. Krista Nicole Royston. Shannon Kelly Sumbar. Chelsea Dove Shiver. Antoine J. Green. Allison Neal Ross. Caroline Elizabeth Jones. Laura Elise Watkins. Maria Angelica Gonzalez. Justin Gary Brantley. Dhruva Rashmikant Patel. Dhruv Apurv Pandya. Viraj Prakash Patel. Rafael Jose Perez. Larry Jerome Layfield II. Stephanie Jolie Reyes. Courtney Jean Walton. Melanie Ellen Gibson. Megan Elise Lauer. Carson Elizabeth Rocky. Teresa Courtney Thompson. Whitney Renee Disbury. Dawson M. Shores. Melissa Lynn Gibbons. Haley Baucom Green. Raymond Reynaldi. Emmanuel Curtis Griffin. Kevin Colin Wilson. Cynthia Tatis. Lauren Elizabeth Wade. Savannah Jordan Hockman. Alexis Keeley Smock. Martha Perry Bland. Rima Y. Winters. Ernest Alberto Parag. Bailey Jade Arno.
Bridget Darlene Connolly.
Alicia Danielle White. Khadija Mariatu Diaby. Rhonda Regina Champion. Zelda Glenmore. Erica Tarshay Woods. Chandria Brene Ingram. Shanice Marie Solomon. Shernal Hanfield. Carlisha Jaquetta Perry.
Sarah Foran.
Anthony W. Davis. Sharika Lachey Kirkland. Corey Shane Collier. James Wesley Hamlet, Jr. Sinitra Early Thomas. Allison Kyle Dickerson. Amber Lee Harold. Amber Noel James. Melissa Dove May. Ashley Nicole Buffington.
Alexandria M. Simonton.
Jacob Tyler Van Yush. Alina Sabine Tucker. Ashlyn Ray Gunter. Charles Anthony Gary, Jr. Tashanika Angel Jones. Paris Ariana Dimmick.
There you go. Round of applause. Yes. Graduate degrees are quite the accomplishment. You deserve that round of applause. In preparation for recognizing our bachelor's degrees and associate degree candidates, I want to first recognize some special groups of graduates here today. Honor undergraduates are distinguished by their academic achievement, which is reflected in grade point averages signified by consistent excellent work throughout their academic career. Will the candidates graduating summa cum laude please stand? Will the candidates graduating magna cum laude please stand? And will the candidates graduating cum laude please stand? Candidates, please be seated. Guests, you should hear these academic distinctions with each graduate's name when they cross the stage. In addition, graduates who have completed honors requirements will be identified as being among Georgia Southern's prestigious Honors College. Will Honors College graduates please stand? These are great distinctions for our students and for Georgia Southern. Please join me again in congratulating these students and thanking the faculty who have spent so much time helping these students achieve what they have outcome. We will now have the presentation of candidates for undergraduate degrees by the deans of each college. Each college will be recognized individually, and then the president will confer all undergraduate degrees. Candidates are asked to return to their seat upon receiving their diploma and remain at their seat until the stage party has exited the arena at the conclusion of the ceremony. We ask that you hold your applause until all candidates have received their diplomas in order to permit each candidate to have their name heard clearly. The first college up today is the I'll say that again, the Jing-Ping Tsu College of Public Health. Dr. Tedders, please come to the podium.
Good afternoon. I'm Dr. Stuart Tedders, Dean of the Jing-Ping Tsu College of Public Health. Will the candidates earning degrees from the college please stand? Mr. President, the faculty of the Jing-Ping Tsu College of Public Health presents these candidates who are eligible upon satisfying all the requirements prescribed by the university to receive the degree for which they've been recommended. Candidates, please be seated.
Good afternoon. I am Dr. Will Lynch, Dean of the College of Science and Mathematics. Will the candidates earning degrees from the college please stand? Mr. President, the faculty of the College of Science and Mathematics presents these candidates who are eligible upon satisfying all the requirements prescribed by the university to receive the degree for which they have been recommended. Candidates, please be seated.
Good afternoon. I'm Dr. Sharon Sabrindat and have the pleasure of being the Dean of the College of Education. Will the candidates earning degrees from the College of Education please stand? Mr. President, the faculty of the College of Education presents these candidates who are eligible upon satisfying all the requirements prescribed by the university to receive the degree for which they have been recommended. Candidates, please be seated.
Good afternoon. I'm Dr. John Kraft, Dean of the College of Arts and Humanities. Will the candidates earning these degrees from the college please stand? Mr. President, the faculty of the College of Arts and Humanities presents these candidates who are eligible upon satisfying all requirements prescribed by the university to receive the degrees for which they have been recommended. Candidates, please be seated.
Good afternoon. I'm Dr. Whitney Nash, Dean of the Waters College of Health Professions. Will the candidates earning degrees from the Water College please stand? Mr. President, the faculty of the Waters College of Health Professions presents these candidates who are eligible upon satisfying all the requirements prescribed by the university to receive the degree for which they have been recommended. Candidates, please be seated.
Good afternoon. I'm Dr. Ryan Schroeder, Dean of the College of Behavioral and Social Sciences. Will the candidates earning degrees from the college please stand? Mr. President, the faculty of the College of Behavioral and Social Sciences presents these candidates who are eligible upon satisfying all of the requirements prescribed by the university to receive the degree for which they have been recommended. Candidates, please be seated.
Good afternoon. I'm Dr. Alan Amoson, Dean of the Parker College of Business. Will the candidates earning degrees from the Parker College please stand? Mr. President, the faculty of the Parker College of Business presents these candidates who are eligible upon satisfying all the requirements prescribed by the university to receive the degree for which they've been recommended. Candidates, please be seated.
Good afternoon. I'm Dr. Mohammed Dabaut, Dean of the Allen E. Paulson College of Engineering Computing. Will the candidates earning degree from the Allen E. Paulson College please stand? Mr. President, the faculty of the Allen E. Paulson College of Engineering Computing present these candidates who are eligible upon satisfying all requirements prescribed by the university to receive the degree for which they have been recommended. Candidates, please be seated.
And now the moment you've been waiting for. Will all candidates please rise? By the authority vested in me by the Board of Regents of the University System of Georgia, I confer on you the degree for which you have been recommended by the faculty of Georgia Southern University, with all the rights, privileges, and honors appertaining thereto. We ask now that the first row of candidates please come forward. All other candidates, please be seated until your row is ushered to come forward. And remember to stop at the X for that wonderful picture.
Jianping Su College of Public Health.
Alexis Laparius Beeman. Destiny Tyasia Krisha Harris, cum laude.
College of Education. Meredith Mackenzie Dennis.
Brianna Catlin Shadle.
Jeanette Graciela Huang, summa cum laude. Maya Danielle Stevens, summa cum laude, Honors College Scholar. Sierra Leone Powell. Summer Nicole Brabham, magna cum laude. Zoe Kirsten Fernandez, magna cum laude. Amanda Kate Mari Moore, cum laude. McKaylee Morgan Tupper, cum laude. Faith Mackenzie Struble. Guadalupe Del Rocio Harrison, summa cum laude. Kai Vanetta Joseph Maloney. Nadia Noel Mickerton. Whitney L. Williams. Trinity F. Curry. Amanda Sue Geiger, cum laude. Kimberly Megan Lieb, cum laude. Josephine Antonia Azim, summa cum laude. Justin Alvin Hardy, cum laude.
College of Science and Mathematics.
Joya Imani Mitchell, magna cum laude. Blake P. Wagner. Amanda Renee Scholes. Elise Matea Arrington. Belen Abigail Ramos. Na Dede A. Okai, cum laude. Carson Ariel Zek Ron. Jessica Lynn Miller, summa cum laude. Bailey Jane Gaddis. Heather Catherine Samsrot, cum laude. Valentina Osejo. Jacob Daniel Parrish, summa cum laude. Ria Rajendra Patel, magna cum laude. Hannah Kathleen Longaberger, magna cum laude, honors college scholar. Danielle D. Dawkins, cum laude. Kaylee Elaine Lamont, cum laude. Cheyenne Mackenzie Adams, summa cum laude, honors college scholar. Ariana Liesel Mann Lippett, summa cum laude, honors college scholar. Cindy Wu. Susan Quinn Davis, summa cum laude. Jessica Lynn McKinnon, cum laude. Rolana Anna Marie Davis, cum laude. Quashad T. Roberts. Jeremy Javier Jaramillo Gonzalez, cum laude. Logan R. Golston. Modupe Ayiwa, magna cum laude.
Joquetta Michaela Davis. Parker College of Business. Madeline Cecile Rollins. Philip R. Russell. Troy William Brown. Zachary Allen Sheridan. Courtney Brooks Simon. Ian Gallagher Liddy. Ernest Ridley Clifton IV. William Stanley Pegg III, cum laude. Jacob Daniel Cook. Molly Aaron Bryant. William Wade Stiers. Tierra Alexis Hayes. Caitlin Irene Drittler, summa cum laude. Jade Dejanelle McMichael. Carolyn Lee Stone. Patrick Joseph Coppage. Saren Isabella Flewellen. Ethan Connor Rowe, cum laude. Ryan Frederick Zornig. Blake Wallace Turpo. Alexander Julian Kirby. Brisa Miranda Castellanos, cum laude. Lainey Alexis Bell, cum laude. William Eugene Beckham IV. Jane Alexander Quattlebaum. Sydney Shea Archer. Bhavik B. Patel, cum laude. Mohit Kumar Manish Bhai Patel. Shiv Kumar N. Patel. Daniel Jaime, magna cum laude. Spencer Ivy Pendley, magna cum laude. Caleb Andrew Everard, magna cum laude. Alan E. Paulson, College of Engineering and Computing. Logan A. Plasek. Nicholas D. Hyde. Albertine Queen Cavender.
Hugo Emecheta.
Jacques-Camille Pinot. Haley Shea Pindell. Morgan Lee Sharp. Jayana Tequila Miley. Brianna Lynn Levitt, magna cum laude. Jackson Kyle Newberry. Daniel Siplu, cum laude. Zachary Reyes, cum laude. Van Coy Quinn, summa cum laude. Ariel Elizabeth Wolfe. Timothy William Moore. Shou-Hua Jonathan Zeng. William Porter Ressler, magna cum laude. Jenna Asen. Donovan Mark Clayton, magna cum laude. Devin David Tyreek Golden, cum laude. Miriam Diaby. Brock Thomas Woodard. Ariel Jean-Ju Gano. John Macker Andes Tria. Daniel Antonio Sandoval. Ja Amir Reese. Audrey Anna King. Quentin Miguel Quarles, summa cum laude. Eric R. Lesh. Emery Allen Neal, summa cum laude. Kevin K. Alexic, magna cum laude. Maya Nicole Cooper. Marquavius Jacori Hardwick. Alexander Igor Koba, cum laude.
College of Arts and Humanities.
Piero J. Baptiste, Jr., magna cum laude. Hamilton Payton Schubert. Maddie Grace Meyerhofer, cum laude. Fatima Amira Rashad. Alea S. Ansar, cum laude. Rowan Aurelia McDonald, cum laude. Darian Diavana Stembridge, cum laude. Brianna L. Black. Melanie Aaliyah Whitaker. Lauren M. P. Stevenson, magna cum laude. Nathan Alexander Erickson, magna cum laude. Corliss Dion Norman Williamson. Chase W. Amoroso. Daisy Rowan Rigner, cum laude. Jennifer Ann Smith, cum laude. Zachary James Lathrop. Asia No Lee, magna cum laude. Storm Alexis Patterson Ettinger, magna cum laude. Jessica Blair Hawes, magna cum laude. Azalyn Sky Davis, summa cum laude. David Matthew Ciolco. Lucian Algernon Phillips. Mary Summerlin Beckworth. Philip Kelly Crump, cum laude. Jacqueline Suzanne Zipperer, cum laude. Taylor Demarius Hartley, magna cum laude. Michael Joseph Doyle IV. Tucker Bryant Lawson. Brianna Naomi Sharp, magna cum laude. Gregory Paul Tyson, Jr. Vincent Robertson, Jr. Christian James Egan. Andrew Vincent Gearhart. Ludacia Kiera McCall. Riley Renee Rowe, magna cum laude. Catherine Ann Vason, magna cum laude. Cum laude. Sadie Christine Stringer. Elliot Ashley Schubert. College of Behavioral and Social Sciences.
Zaria Marie Lovett, cum laude. Rashana Danielle Middleton, magna cum laude. Devin Alexander Spiva, cum laude. Sabrina Storm Williams. Julie Brown, magna cum laude. Sophia Marie Dijon, cum laude. John Paul Lewis, Jr. Caroline Christine Payne, summa cum laude. Roberto Jose Rodriguez. Rebecca Doris Steinfeld, cum laude. Pablo Alberto Chirino. Calvin Parker Davis, summa cum laude. Amanda Sarai Bradley, summa cum laude. Ariana Nicole Rivera Rosado, magna cum laude. Emily Lynn Casey. Charles Edward Donaway III, magna cum laude. Alexis Tiana Marie Smith. Cassandra Shawnice Curry. Ashley Brianne Smith. Carissa Allison Kreitz. Jenna Lee Ball. Dylan Castillo. Teron Jermaine Dixon II. Kai E. Williams. Ainsley Annelle Gilreath. Cassie H. Badger, summa cum laude. Jamari Jermaine Coleman, cum laude. Claudia Patricia Puckett, cum laude. Kristen K. Lee Louise Miller, magna cum laude. Maria Gabriela Para Matheson, cum laude. Alexandria C. Kaufman, summa cum laude. Adriana Y. Proctor, summa cum laude. Neve Ashlyn Kenny, cum laude. Hunter Christine Ferguson, cum laude. Jenna Rose LaJoy, magna cum laude. Bertha Leanna King, cum laude. Kevin Thomas Sheehan. Jimmy Culver, Jr. David Allen Fritz, magna cum laude. Callie Elizabeth Rohan, magna cum laude. Michaela Faye Johnson, cum laude. Kanina Ariana Spells. Destiny Wisdom Truth, magna cum laude. Kayla A. Ortiz. Brooklyn Tiaja Scott, cum laude. Hope Jessica Bloor, magna cum laude. Haley Olivia Campbell. Shakiviel LeGuen Vaughn. Mary Grace Pusadlow. Shamaya Faith Morris. Casey Ann Harrelson. Emma Elizabeth Bell. Jaden Teresa Bolton, cum laude. Risha Leanne Garcia, cum laude. Umbria Monique Simmons, magna cum laude.
Matthew Lerma.
Caitlin Bryn Thorison. Waters College of Health Professions. Olivia June Feddy, summa cum laude. Madison Kennedy Knotts, cum laude. Jade Suzanne Reynolds, magna cum laude. Kelsey Boyle. Joshua Allen Sutphin. Ibukun Oriomi Adedokun. Garrett B. Driscoll, cum laude. Caroline Christine Adamski, cum laude. Jade A. Nguyen, cum laude. Brooke Mia Yuri, cum laude. Carrington Brooke Miles. Caitlin Alexandria Armenta, magna cum laude. Jordan Dawn Cook, cum laude. Addison Lynn Allen, cum laude. Catherine Joan Calvert, cum laude. Samantha Lou Baxter, summa cum laude. Jacques Arlo. Tamika Ann Williams. Fatu Ibrahima Gay, magna cum laude. Zayla Octavia Williams, cum laude. Jeanette April Nesbitt, cum laude. Mira Kamlesh Kumar Patel, magna cum laude. Maisha Danielle Bryant, magna cum laude. Jessica Jacinta Asbell, magna cum laude, Honors College Scholar. Bria Simone Dobson, cum laude. Paige Mock Lau, cum laude. Kiana Molesha Ruskin. Jolie M. Comlan, summa cum laude, Honors College Scholar. Stella M. Pierre Lewis, magna cum laude, Honors College Scholar. Sarah T. Noel. Maya S. Hicks. Ashanti Correa Howard. Victoria Michelle Swanson, magna cum laude. Christine Ann Schiavo, cum laude. Allison Kimberlyn Cannon, cum laude. Aaliyah Marie Miller, magna cum laude. Sarah Elaine Kovach, cum laude. Brittany Beth Marie Rice, magna cum laude. Latuan D. Johnson, cum laude. Tanisha Ashanti Garner, cum laude. Jaden Ramon Eddy. Osasumwen Faith Agagbun. Madeline Austin, cum laude. Nashley Zoe Koyago. Caroline Grace Thompson. J. Kathan Bott, cum laude. Amanda Shelby Lynn Gower, magna cum laude. Mia Danielle Navarro. Rhonda Christine Clark Hammond, cum laude. Catherine Ann Clark, magna cum laude. Sydney Nicole Clegg. Savannah Lynn Rash, cum laude. Cheyenne Faith Smith, cum laude. Ashley Nicole Wobrock. Shelby Lynn Reese. Kristen Ann Morin, cum laude. Anna Caroline Smith. Hannah Rose Gross, magna cum laude. Alyssa Patrice Hubmeyer, cum laude. Jalicia Johanna Harris. Jessica Page Rooks, cum laude. Anna Louise Bryan. Ravinash Ramcharan, magna cum laude. Nakeba Lachey Watson. Ryan Dennis Primus, magna cum laude. Valerie Joy Griffin, cum laude. Samantha Marie Fuen Massey, cum laude. Lakeisha Yvette Holmes. Cameron M. Ennis, cum laude. LaDacia Monet Green. Ashlyn Angel Needham. Harley Lynn Proman, cum laude. Katie Elisa Sabatov, cum laude. Philip James Long, cum laude. Emily McKenna Fountain, summa cum laude. Luna Varina Varner. Derek Hugh Murray, Jr. Sarah Elizabeth Eden, magna cum laude. Caitlin Abigail Exley, magna cum laude. Meredith Powell Hutchison, magna cum laude. Tessa C. Jabase, cum laude. Kendall Ashley Willis, magna cum laude. Uzoamaka Chinedu Dike, cum laude. Rod Pira, cum laude. Claudia Angawa Esene, magna cum laude. Phoebe Jeptu, cum laude. Haley Amber Dennison, cum laude. Carl Jeremy Alonso, cum laude. Laura Michelle Starling, magna cum laude. Natasha Donita Thomas. Fahidat Adebisi Adekunle. Vanessa Lynn Pollard, magna cum laude. Gerald Lee Mays, Jr., magna cum laude. Allison Janine Smith, magna cum laude. Ian Matthew Westerling. Joseph Michael Smithers, cum laude. Ivan D. Carvajal Espitia, magna cum laude. Patrick Raymond Poor. Adrian Bryce Faith Gaskin, cum laude. Sheldon Dunning Weed, cum laude. Jordan Shea Wells, cum laude. Anna Catherine Kenny, cum laude. Ashton Brooke Gideon, cum laude. Lucia Caroline Smith, cum laude.
Well, this completes the conferring of degrees. In a moment, I'll ask you to stand and join in the singing of our alma mater, to be followed by the recessional. Graduates, once the recessional begins, please follow the faculty as you recess out. We're encouraging everyone to proceed to the exits in an orderly fashion and meet up with family members outside. But first, graduates, this is very important. It is now your privilege to move the tassel on your mortarboard from the right side to the left side to signify your status as a graduate of Georgia Southern University. Eagle Nation, I present to you the class of 2022. Now please stand as you are able for the singing of our alma mater, to be followed by the recessional of the stage party, faculty, and the graduates. The alma mater will be led by, again, Elizabeth Jones, You will find the words, in case you have not memorized them, on page 38 of your program. Elizabeth, lead us.